Hello, my lovely Starborns. How are you all doing? Welcome to day 6 of the Triple Eight Lionsgate reading, and this one is going to be a big card reading. This is going to be your third eye chakra check in. So, let me help you choose your group real quick using the Isis Oracle. So, let's see. 3 groups. Yes. Message for the third eye. Okay, I have some cards here. How many? Exactly 3. All right, let's take it. Yeah. I was like, here you go. You don't have to shuffle. All right, let's see. Group 1, 2, 3. It's crazy. Exactly 3. All right, so group 1, your card is Key of Life, the Ankh. Spinning the Ankh, the Key of Life. Up close. Okay. Group 2, your card is Initiation, Spiritual Teachings of Ra and the Lady Isis. Okay. And group 3, your card is Goddess of 10,000 Names. Isis, Endless Emanations of the Priestess. Now, I will also add a piece of lapis lazuli to each group. All right. So, group 1, this is your lapis. This is your lapis lazuli. You can see some pyrite in it. Okay. Group 2, this is your lapis. Okay. And group 3, this is your lapis. Okay. Okay. So choose your group and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, group 1. You chose the Key of Life card. It got wings. So, yeah. We will talk about this card later on in the reading. First, let me get your spread. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to pull 4 cards from the Gateway of Light Oracle. Light happens to be the very element of this chakra, actually. So, yeah. Let's see. Group 1. All right. 4 cards. 4 is the number of Goddess Isis, Oseth, Aset. All right. Let's see. Arcturian light codes. Okay. Venusian Galactic Council. Memories of Atlantis, and you got the Ankh right there. Your main card is the Ankh. Final. Holy Grail. Are you seeing a lot of water in your dream world? Like your dreams, watery landscape, floods, flooded roads, flooded fields, something of that nature. And third eye activation has your overall energy. Okay, okay. So with Key of Life, it is kind of this energy of an awakening. right? And the third eye activation right there, I do see that you're undergoing some sort of like clearing process. Like there has, yeah, and even here there's a lot of water. You're definitely undergoing heavy activation. Yes, my crown is tingling right now. Many of you have had your third eye activation. Some of you, your Atlantean life memory is very active right now. You're being shown things. You're being shown things, and your intuition is deepening. It is becoming stronger, and certain messages that you're receiving from your past life, but it's not exactly a past life. I mean, technically, reincarnation is not a thing. It's not, because everything is happening in the now. But we will not get into that. But yeah, this pouring energy, all this water, and even here, light is pouring down on you. Look at that. Heavy activation. Mm-mm. Especially if you're above the age of 36. Yeah. And if you are in your early 30s, the floodgates have opened. Yeah. Okay, okay, let's get some tarot. Wow. Talk about water. King of Cups. This is mastery over the very element of water. So this is mastery over your emotional body, which is also telling me your creative center is very balanced. You're being prepared for something, and it's almost like this is a dharmic path opening for you. And if you guys are creatives, and if you have dealt with stagnancy, blockages, and anything of that nature, what you are doing right now is you're zooming out, okay, and you are looking at the bigger picture, and you're understanding why certain things happen the way it does. And there's something about you rising above time and space, okay, and especially above time. So not paying too much attention to the timing of things. Mm-mm. So your third eye is active enough where you are actually following that inner compass, okay. And many of you, this is an incoming energy where, especially if you have arcturian origins, and also if you have venusian origins. Also, I'm getting pleiadian with atlantis being right next to it, and holy grail too, because holy grail is connected to the moldavite energy, and yeah, it's also connected to pleiades. So all these origins coming in for you, and of course Sirius and Orion goes without saying. We are talking about the Lionsgate. Come on. So yeah, what I feel like many of you, you're waking up to a new interest, a new form of art, a new form of mortality, something new coming in, and it can make you feel like an imposter or something of that nature for a while. But then you're supposed to tap into this. You're supposed to take it forward. You're supposed to tap into the gift that is surfacing here. It's a gift surfacing here, and it is coming in because you're responsible enough to make the best of this gift in real time. Mm-mm. How are you moving from fear to trust? Let's just look at that. Wow, you're definitely moving towards harmony, towards balance, and I think you're doing this. So this is definitely pointing towards success. Or so, the activation is going to increase more and more. So this clear seeing is just going to become stronger and stronger. All right, your inner vision, your inner compass, you're getting more in touch with what's inside. This is also you getting in touch with your soul at a deeper core level. This is you're definitely ascending when it comes to the journey of consciousness itself. The future is better, the future is brighter than ever before, just like this card. The future is, again, everything is happening right now, but it's also that point where, through following this inner voice, you are actually moving towards the light side of things, towards like when it comes to the rhythm of life, the ebb and flow. Okay, you are exactly where the wheel is turning in your favor right now. And especially my creatives, this is like a beautiful time for you, because a new life is unraveling, basically, for many of you. And it says answer the call, so I do feel like your guides are nudging you towards something. Your guides are trying to assist you to leave some things behind and to walk towards harmony, towards success, towards realizing the success. Some of you could also be a definite movement, like travel. Yeah, heard a whistle. Definite. It's reminding me of how those old steam engines, how they whistle, right? That's what it reminded me of, and it just took me back to some sort of like a Victorian era or something, where actually saw this steam engine, like all black, as like it's going somewhere. Yeah, and now I'm seeing Bob the Builder. Yeah, again the whistle, Bob the Builder. So you're here to build something and shine bright. All right, so you're definitely moving in love and in knowing and in security. You're going to feel more and more secure in your inner knowledge, because I feel like you have ample evidence when it comes to the external reality. So yeah, there is no dissonance anymore. There is no cognitive dissonance. You're seeing the truth. Yeah. Again. Okay, so let's see. Memories of Atlantis. Okay, Queen of Swords underneath, and then we saw the Ace of Pentacles, and what are these? Justice and Four of Wands. Wow. Okay. Okay. I feel like due to certain past energy, especially toxic stuff that you've been through here in this particular life, and also Atlantis is coming in strongly. All right, so certain memories, soul memories, and also you've seen some things went down. Okay, and at the same time you've also seen expansion, spiritual acceleration, and all of the good stuff that happened in Atlantis before the fall. So a part of you knows the bigger picture. A part of you is here to not repeat the cycles. You are the type, you learn from your mistakes. You do not like repeating it, and even if there is repetition, you understand why that happens. Okay, certain lessons need grounding. Twice the charm, I'm hearing. Plus, you also got three cards for this particular. Yeah, what I'm seeing is, okay, so you will know how it is, like you will be able to discern, okay, very well, as to what is for you, what is not for you. And you can trust your intuition, because you have done the work, especially with this kind of combination that is coming in. You have done the work, and you have clear idea as to what is right for you, what is not right for you. Okay, you are not interested in unbalanced energy. You're not interested in other people's chaos. Okay, even if you are amidst all that, you are unaffected, you are not touched by it. And this is a blessing, especially in these times, because it's almost like you have achieved a level of balance where you can recognize what's a gift and what is just appearing as a gift of life itself. Yes, that is why the key of life is your card. Anyway, so I feel like you're very balanced in a way as you understand how it's almost like this energy of like training. You've been training for something and now it's go time, okay? And again, the energy is subtle, but a part of you knows what not to hold on to, what not to go for, okay? Like your self confidence is on point, and again, your ego is also very much in check, okay? And you're very focused on progress, especially with Queen of Swords being here, and right underneath we have the King of Pentacles, and then the Hierophant, then the Chariot. It's crazy. And then again, the Ace of Cups. And look, Eight of Cups after the Ace of Cups. It's like there is something about this group where certain things are done and dusted, where it's taking me to the 9 year cycle, how the 9 year is like a 9 year cycle is over here. You understand the law of rhythm, and you do not try to have any false sense of control over that particular law. And certain things are done for real, and it's not, you cannot take it where you're headed, and you're not going to fight against this knowing, okay? And of course, like it's a very beautiful energy and the very abundant, very prosperous path that is opening for you. So all you need to be careful of is pride. Okay, that's it. Now, Holy Grail is going to show us a bit about your astral world. Tell us about it. Wow, you got two kings, and that to water and fire. So it's like Gandanta energy. The spiritual knot is undone, especially in the third eye, especially with this card underneath. Yeah, Page of Cups. Very intuitive, highly intuitive. It's only going to increase. You can trust yourself. You can trust your knowing. Yes, channeling straight from the source. You're a divine channel, an oracle of a sort. Your dreams are telling you about the future as to what is coming in for you. So there's certain knowing here, okay? Yes. Then this is hard earned success, I would say. This is huge. This is huge. Also, again, what did I say? Training. So you're being trained for something, and you're about to move into some sort of like a leadership role or something of that nature, where like just you walking in your dignity is leading you to some place where you're just about to find so much of love, beauty, abundance, prosperity, which is in alignment with your personal morals, and this is something unexpected. Like Holy Grail is elusive, right? No one actually knows if it's a real object or it's a metaphor or if it is, your pineal gland. Like there is like so much about it, but yeah, and yeah, oh my god, yeah, yeah, your pineal gland is definitely waking up. It's active. It's pretty much active. And this is a card for you. Yeah, the birds going crazy. Yeah, and this is also the card that I pulled for your dream board, right? It's telling me, look, towards colliding. And I don't think so you go to sleep like normal people do for rest and all that. You go to sleep in order to travel to other dimensions, and you're pretty much aware of that. And you do have a gift of astral travel, waking up. Yeah, whether it's conscious, unconscious, but it's here. That's what I'm seeing here. All right, so let's read about your main card, which is the key of life. What is that about? Let's see. The key of life is the mysterious Ankh, the looped cross held in the hand of Isis. This mystery is opening to you now. It's a personal myth. So the Ankh portends new life being born through you now. It's all about the new, and that's very much present here. We've seen this here. Okay. New level when it comes to your spirituality. This new life being born is what in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more into wholeness and fulfillment. Let it happen. The Ankh comes as blessing and confirmation that new life is seeking to express itself through you now, and encouragement that you allow this to occur. Something has started to be born through you at this time. See it through, beloved. Don't let it struggle to survive from lack of attention or care, or believe that it will not be enough in any way, or it will be too hard to handle once it is created. The Ankh says that life will prevail and your creation will come to pass. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Oh, definitely. Creativity is highlighted here. Listen to that. Like, this is your dharmic path opening for you. And if you're already on it and you know it very well, again, listen to your intuition. Just as I said that, I heard some rumbling in my gut. So I think that's a confirmation. Also, I need to go have lunch. Anyway, so yeah, do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction and you have spiritual support from the unseen worlds, okay? This oracle also brings a special message to those on the creative path. So, if you have hit a blank page or a dry well for inspiration, if you're encountering doubt in your ability to create and flow, do not despair. The Ankh promises fresh inspirations will return to you, and you can be assured that just as the Nile floods filled with life, which is, by the way, happening in real time right now, after it has receded, so too will your creative flow soon return. OMG. Oh my god. I was just talking about the law of rhythm, the ebb and flow. Please look into that. Okay. Okay. Your creative days are not over. Your creative well will rise again, and you will feel youthful, energized, and full of hope and promise, inspired to create. The ritual below will help you. Okay, yeah, there are rituals in this book. I'm gonna go into that. But yes, if you have an ankh, how about I just tell you what the incantation is? Oh my god, this is so crazy. This happened to me last year, and this is what this ritual is like. Maybe I'm supposed to tell you guys. It is nudging me to share something, and I have already shared this with you guys. So if you go on my community page, you'll see that I posted a picture of a small tapestry, like it's a wall hanging of an ankh that I made last year. I think it was last year, right? Yeah, it was. And I don't know, it just activated me somehow further on my spiritual path. And the ritual here is basically, let me just read it out real quick. You will need a paper and some colored pens or pencils. Allow yourself to choose whatever colors feel right for you and draw an arc similar to the one pictured here. Let me show you guys. Okay. Or how about you take a screenshot of this, okay? Just take a screenshot, you guys. And I think if you do it right now during the Lions Gate, uh, please take a screenshot. Let me just, yeah, it's focused, right? It's focused. And also, let me change the color. Just for the screenshot, though I want the color to be blue. But yeah, okay. I hope, yeah, okay. Go back to blue. All right. So, and you get the incantation also in the screenshot. And if you are called to do this ritual, do it, okay? It's powerful. It's very powerful because, I got this oracle just a week ago or something. Yeah, just a week ago. And this is my 33rd deck. And now I've promised myself that I will not buy any more new decks. So it's just going to be one deck every year. And that one deck needs to be special. Okay, so yeah, that's like a promise that I've made, which is like I will not buy, but of course, if I'm given a deck or something of that nature, of course, I love that. But yeah, no more buying decks. I already have 33, and that's all I need. So yeah, and this happens to be my 33rd deck, and I did not plan it to happen like that. But 33 is a very important number in my life. It's everywhere. It's in my numerology. It's in my name numerology. It's in my birth numerology. It's basically everywhere. I have a second name. It's even there. It's very much there. And it just blows my mind. But yeah. So I hope this helps. And before I go, I'm being guided to read out the incantation for you guys real quick. Okay, so after you draw your ankh and everything and follow the process, I haven't even read what this is. So it just says when you're finished with your task, you may like to place your picture in your journal or leave it in a sacred space where you can gaze at it after meditation or prayer and enjoy the divine support for the life being born through you now. Oh my God. Like I did it like unconsciously, not knowing. And I remember when this symbol came to me, I was obsessed with it. Yes, I was. And I was looking for info everywhere. I couldn't find much. But yeah, with time, kind of got to know. Now I understand what it really is. So the incantation here is cross of life, cross of light, protects me through darkest plight. Held within the Isis womb, new melody of my soul tune. Safely held in the loop unbroken, till it is time for new life to break open. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's what your reading is all about. So I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Take care. Hello, group 2. You chose the initiation card. And we have to stick with the yellow light for you. Although I wanted it all to be blue, but it got really dark outside, and the blue light is just too dark. Also, it's raining. It's kind of like drizzling, but the sky is really dark. Anyway, so let's get on with your reading. I will read about your main card at the end of the reading. So let's get you some oracles first. 4 oracles. For what is it that you're holding in your third eye? It's the energy. Move from fear to trust. Ooh. Ooh. You're releasing a lot, aren't you? So some of you, I feel like this is like a tough cycle that is an ongoing one. Let's see. Oh yeah, the clouds are going. There's thunder. Ooh, this one. A lot of healing is taking place, and that is never easy. And finally, all right, let's see. This is for my lovely group 2. Shambhala initiations. All right. Inner Earth. Earth Star activation. Crazy. Wow. Wow. You got this is Isis, and then you have Thoth right next to her, and then you got the card of initiation. Oh my god, this is crazy. You guys, you see me shuffle, don't you? This happened in another group. Underlying energy, third eye activation. Please tell me about it, please. You guys are very much connected to this Oriental energy. Shiva consciousness is coming in very strongly. Anunnaki is coming in very strongly. Of course, when I say Anunnaki, I'm talking about the light Anunnakis, but then essentially, when you understand the reality of our existence, it's actually the Anunnaki Trinity that is playing the game here in this realm. So there is that. I feel like you are on a path. There's an initiation. It feels like it's coming in more like down the line. Yeah, in the future from whenever you're watching this. But right now, I feel like you are in a period where you're strengthening your foundation here in this realm itself. So heavy focus on the lower chakras. Yes, you are balancing, releasing, securing, and strengthening your lower chakras right now. That is the energy here. And when it comes to your third eye itself, it's like, you know how the light codes activate us and an unraveling happens. I don't know why with thought here, and especially with his light codes, I'm getting this energy of Enki coming in. Okay, so if you look into the Anunnaki Trinity, Enki is actually mm, the one who has encoded certain activation points in our DNA itself, right? So all that very key of life is inside the DNA, okay? And yeah, that is coming in very strongly. I just feel like an unlocking is happening down the line for you as soon as you are secure in your human vessel, as soon as you're secure in your human body. And then I feel like you're retrieving a part of you. And this is Isis. And your reading is very powerful. I can tell you that. But I feel like in real time, whenever you're watching this is where you're focused, the inner earth energy, where you are more so focused on the lower chakras. A lot of clearing and cleansing is happening here, and you are kind of like holding yourself back in a way. That's not the right way to say it. Oh yeah, it's raining outside. It's like purge, clearing, cleansing, purification. Yeah, so for that you are in a phase right now where it's quiet, where it needs to be quiet, where it needs to be still, where it needs to be just you with yourself, you with your guides, you connecting, finding your source connection, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing that tunnel imagery here. There's many of you could also be very focused on earth life as to, more focused on how to secure yourself in a more like tangible way, I would say, which brings in more security, safety, your end, and all of that. But Shambhala initiation is basically what is waiting to happen here in your third eye space, which is beautiful because you're definitely connected to the blue flame. Like, again, the direct connection is very much present in your DNA. But in order to get to that point, you need to let go of a lot, and heavy deconditioning is needed here. So I just feel like, yes, you're undergoing an initiation. You're also being prepared for further initiation, especially here with light initiation. You're definitely connected, as I mentioned, with the blue flame. Thought coming in is very powerful, very powerful. But in order to retrieve this power, this is also, soul retrieval for many of you. Right now, if you're in that quiet space, if you are in this also somewhat of a dark space, understand the reason for it, understand what it is trying to teach you, understand and listen to the mysteries which are unfolding for you. Okay, how can you actually move in a more secure manner through this process is, again, by focusing on your lower chakras first and foremost, because it's about strengthening the foundation. Okay, it's the very foundation of the life force inside of you. Yeah, especially the root chakra, which is what is here, base chakra. And again, it's giving me that triangular energy, trinity coming in. And especially because this is very important, your root chakra work is very important right now. So root chakra meditation. Okay, I understand. I don't know if I mentioned, things happen in such a way that your light is yellow for a reason. It's not blue because I think the focus needs to be on the lower chakras for you. And it's not denying the third eye activation. It is definitely here, especially with Shambhala initiation being here, waiting to happen. This is you waiting to tap into this beautiful, beautiful energy. And by the way, you are anyway working with the blue flame, especially when you are resting, when you're in the astral planes, when you are asleep in the dream world. Yeah, there's a very strong guide around you. Okay, this is also you finding your, maybe it's like you finally understanding the nature of magic, especially elemental. I'm getting that could be coming in for you. Okay, and if you had limiting beliefs regarding, I don't know, spiritual stuff, a lot is changing here for you. And definite letting go of old belief is what is going to make you feel secure and safe. And also, when I say old belief, it could also be something like false light stuff. That's what I'm getting here. False light stuff is being released right now. And in turn, you need to anchor yourself, your energy, in a more grounded manner. And Isis is helping you, thought is helping you, together, both of them. And it's beautiful. Some of you could be connected to Shiva consciousness. Mm-mm. There is something about Shambhala. And also, if you look at it, this region itself, planes don't fly over this region. Yeah, the energy is a bit wonky. It's, I feel it's really high vibrational in this region. So this is the Tibetan region, the upper Himalayas. Yeah, the highest, I would say. And the terrain is like, um, it's a difficult one. But for some reasons, planes avoid this region. They do not fly over this zone, and especially the Mount Kailash, of course. Nothing flies over that area. And this is the Axis Mundi. This is the, I'm getting the central sun energy for some reason. It's like the sun is trying to come out here, it's trying to come out here. There's definite starlight all over him, and something is breaking out from here and here. Let's get some tarot. Okay, let's get some tarot. So I feel like an activation is definitely here, and the cards is definitely here. But you need to let go of certain things, certain patterns, certain belief patterns, I would say, for sure. Let's see. Three of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yes. So this is basically what is waiting to happen, okay? A beginning waiting to happen. This is the beginning of a great self love, I would say, in this case, which is going to lead to ultimate contentment. It's basically a reminder that when your mind is filled with spirit, the spirit will fill the material cup to overflow. Okay, but there is no space for fear and lack in any area of your life, especially what lies dormant within your own being. This is deep self knowledge waiting to come in. I'm hearing it's about time. So there are levels to this initiation, but this journey has already started for you, okay? And other level ups are waiting to happen here. But you need to be- become more and more conscious of the shifts and ground the shifts. Heavy emphasis on grounding and lower chakra work in this group. Okay, okay, the Hierophant is here. Nine of Cups came out in reverse, no reversals. Wow, you got another ace. Ace of Swords and Nine of Cups. Again, I get this energy of total contentment waiting to happen for you, okay? I feel like along with the lower chakra work, subconscious work is very much highlighted here, okay, in order to totally attain what it is that you were aiming for. You need to like overcome certain personal fears, I would say, and yeah, subconscious fears. You need to overcome some things. What are you entertaining in your life right now, which you know is not good? Like, it's something like once you deal with it, like it could be just say entertaining a phone call from someone you know is like just this person leaves you in a very rotten mood, but you still entertain them. Why are you doing that? Stuff of that nature, okay? Things of that nature. We have to become more mindful, more self-aware as to there's something about like boundaries, okay? Again, I feel like you need to cut through the noise. You need to cut through the noise in order for this breakthrough to come in more rapidly, I would say. It's anyway happening, okay? I'm not denying that. It's totally happening. And also, it's following its own divine rhythm and timing and all of that. Yeah, there is that too. Yeah, but you can do something about it. You can actually get in touch with the rhythm and work with it. Many of you, I think you're already doing that. And this is great emphasis on moving from fear to trust, okay? And I feel like your reality is shifting in such a way that it is getting easier to trust the process, to trust the divine, to trust the higher power, the inner knowing as well. Also, clear boundaries are very much needed here, okay? You cannot entertain certain things, certain behaviors which are especially counterintuitive, and you know it. Even then, you allow it. You have to kind of like stop that, especially if you want acceleration here. Otherwise, it's happening anyway. It's happening. It's all good. I also see emphasis on again the earth reality. Okay, so whatever it is you're building, your material success, whatever is going to make you feel safer and more secure. And I feel like once you attain a certain level of progress in that area, then this energy is going to be far more easygoing. But then it all starts within. So again, subconscious work, again, subliminals could be very helpful for you. Listen to healing frequencies and yoga and whatever is your calling, journaling. But yeah, definite subconscious clearing is here. Okay. Okay. Knight of Cups and Death. So this part basically tells us about, again, a need to allow the change in, a need to also change certain ways of doing things, certain behavioral patterns, certain energy patterns that you need to leave. You just really need to let it rest. You just have to let it go. Okay. And this could also mean that sometimes you have to be the bad guy, but it's not about proving anything to anyone. There is a need to focus on your renewal at all times. And there's definite shift in the consciousness here, which is, oh yeah, the bird. Yes, it is. It's also like new ideas waiting to come in. Okay. But in order to fully ground it, you need to reach a point where you're not looking at the past anymore. When you become future oriented, and I'm not saying get obsessed with future, no, be very much present in the now, but all that hope and faith needs to be applied to the future as opposed to worry and anxiety or depression related to the past. Also, no anxiety connected to the future here. Okay, something of that nature where you have to find that healthy balance and focus more so on the new opportunities. Let the endings be. Okay, transition from it, move away from the old you as well. Okay, so something is going to make sense real soon. Yep, real soon. So, and also, I feel like this is connected to your love life or something of that nature. Yeah. I mean, the four light codes. I did see this. The magician, I saw you. It goes underneath. Ten of Cups. And this is your Ten of Cups. Okay. Justice. I feel like it will be easier to fully stand in your new life, in your renewed life, to also let the renewal happen at a quicker pace when you see some justice. Okay, some of you, I feel like, yes, you're almost there. You're prepared. Yeah, yeah. You want to see some karmic balance. You want to see certain things too. I don't know. Some of you seeking some sort of validation. The thing is, once you actually detach from the need to, I don't know, get a proof of something or need to see karmic retribution in full motion. As soon as you do that, you will see that too. Okay, you'll see that too. And I don't want to like look too deeply into this, but it feels like something unfair has created a deep subconscious wounding here, which is kind of, mm, I would say, it's slowing down this initiation that is already in play for you. And this is you rising up, raising your consciousness. Okay. But I feel like the pain is deep here. Okay. That the good is all around you, but I don't know, there's like a pain point where you understand that there's a lot to be thankful for and all of that, yeah. But sometimes you get stuck in the space where, I don't know, I'm just feeling this anger as well. So yeah, purge, cleanse, and definite definite root chakra work is highlighted here, because it will make you feel safe. Once you work on your root chakra, it gets you to a point of safety, of this, just, I don't know, like strength. Yeah, you need to retrieve that strength. And I feel like your dreams are helping you. So especially if you're having like difficult dreams where you're releasing a lot, and it's not exactly nightmarish, could be, but yeah, letting go of the baggage is very much important here. Let's look at your main card, which is initiation. But whatever is happening here, I'm also seeing that most of you are actually looking at the brighter side. You're actually looking at that sun that is trying to break through, that is trying to come into full vision view. It's like many of you, yes, you're very much focused on that. Many of you, you're making your peace with what's done. You are. Again, it is taking me to the subconscious healing, which is going to be very, very helpful if you become like consciously aware of what is going on and work with this energy. Because when the subconscious rules like that, and it just it gets you a bit haywire. It just gets you in a bit of like chaos, and it makes things far more difficult, which is, again, it's a process. Initiation is never easy, but then the thing is, it doesn't have to be all that. It can be easier. It can be, especially if, I just feel like you should look at the light that you are and how blessed you are. Count your blessings every day. Get into that gratitude mindset. That's your best friend. And that will, and yeah, that comes in after the root chakra work. Yeah. And definite strengthening of the foundation is needed here, more and more. It's just going to like accelerate the process by tenfold, I'm hearing. So let's look at your card, initiation. So when you're being spiritually initiated into the mysteries of light, love, and power, there are amounts no there are moments of deep challenge. Okay, I don't know why I said amounts. Maybe more than one challenge. So the key is to find the light within the challenge. Yeah, I think many of you are already doing that. And some moments when you cannot do it anymore and it really, really weighs down on you, it's the subconscious in motion. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so for advanced aspirants on the path, initiation will occur at various stages. Yeah. Sometimes your entire life will feel like an initiation. At other times, specific areas will be flowing easily, while others are deeply challenging. So, this card basically comes as confirmation that you are not needlessly suffering, whichever area that is. And I think that is why that message is coming in. Focus on the good, because there's a reason for that. It's not like, spiritual bypassing or anything of that nature. No, it's not. It's a process, it's a long process which is unfolding here. So if you can find the light within the struggles, tests, or challenges that face you now, even that, like, look at the bigger picture, understand the energetic shift and what the struggle is trying to teach you and all of that. Okay, so that is when you will experience the breakthrough of healing, which is definitely here. So it says, as an initiate, this card urges you to honor life as a gift and treat any challenge or pressure as a way for you to grow into a brighter and purer light capable of great spiritual service on this planet. That spiritual service includes growing an ability to be able to love freely and beyond limits, to love with courage and faith. Kind of makes sense with Isis being there. Unconditional love unfolding. It's like a renewal that is at play. And in order to get to this point, you have to let go of grievances. You have to let go of any need for revenge or any need for making things like taking control in your hand, because there's one thing with the Ace of Swords. It also signifies a power, and it's the power which is it's like the power to love strongly but also to hate very strongly. Is that too? It's like a very clear cut energy. You know how a sword is in motion, like when you're actually using it to cut something of that nature. So it's like very cut through energy, be it love or be it hate. There's this intensity to it. Yeah. Anyway, so in fact, initiation for you now, dear one, is an opening to new levels of power and peace, self possession and love. Yeah, the third eye activation waiting to happen here. There are such sweet fruits waiting for you at the top of the tree you are currently climbing. It may seem as though you are in barren land at times with little hope, nourishment, or encouragement, yet your spiritual oasis is not far away. Mm-mm. The Lady Isis and the power of Ra together are helping you grow. Stay focused on the Lady and her love for you, and you shall pass through the desert of initiation unharmed and deeply transformed. And that's the power of Isis, And she coming in here, from a different deck while we used her main card, right? For this, it's a big, it's a big message for some of you, and that's when she comes in during the suffering of it all. So many of you, yeah, it's like you're okay. I get it. I like to call what I channel my healing channel. I call it Osset Light Coach because it's her. I just recognize her energy. And your Earth Star activation, which is Isis, is right next to the light code card, which is Thoth light code. And this light code is actually active in your dream state. And it actually says light initiation. So definite healing is here, especially with justice here. And again, another sword. And this is where the sword is like turned upside down. Yeah, which is like it's a message here where not fighting against the tide of time. I don't know what that means, but yeah, that's coming in. Some of you need to take in notion, like you need to be aware of the divine timing. So don't get lost in the illusion of too much control. Okay, that's it. Trust the process. That is going to take you towards your dharmic path quicker. Okay. And again, count your blessings, no matter the amount, though I feel like you have a lot to be thankful for with your cards here. Okay, and don't hyperfixate or hyperfocus on what's not or what was wrong or what was also unfair or whatever your situation is, whatever is bothering you. Don't focus, don't worry, don't feed your worries. Okay, do not. That's all I see. And yes, a definite third eye activation waiting to happen here. So I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Hello, group 3. You chose the goddess of 10,000 names, Isis. This is your card, and this is your lapis lazuli. Okay, so let's get your oracles first, and we will read about your main card at the end of the reading. All right. I will use the Gateway of Light deck for this reading. We will get 4 cards from this deck. Final. Right, we're ready. Holy Grail. Okay. Star being healing coach. Hmm. Orion activation. And final, divine matrix. Halls of MNT initiation. Wow. Talk about the alignment that is happening in the sky right now. So yeah, that's Orion and Sirius aligning with our sun, our planet. Well, all right, let's see. But I think this group is a bit different from the other two. Very different. Hmm. Let's see. Show me the Holy Grail. Look at that, the devil and the magician. Hmm. So the very first message that I'm getting here is you are a great manifestor, okay? And your third eye activation is going to lead to, I'm really seeing Osho right now in my mind's eye, like big things, okay? So if you have big dreams, oh my god, look at that. There's five of wands and then it's in between the angel and the devil card, you see? And I don't even know why and then you have justice here underneath. Your manifestation capabilities are otherworldly through, especially once you really activate your third eye. Right now this power is very much present in your third eye center. Yes, this is what you hold inside of you, and this is something waiting to come to the surface for many of you. This is a gift that is waiting to come to the surface, okay? You have a power to create through word, through water, elemental magic coming in. Magic is always present with Isis. Also with angels and angel and the devil card showing up like that. It's also telling me Enochian magic, angelic, ceremonial, anything like all of that is here for you. Like you are not defined by any one thing, especially with this card. You know, there are multiple facets to you. You, all her names basically define aspects of the goddess, right? Something of that nature. And it says endless emanations of the priestess, and over there I'm seeing emanation, you see, here, it's everywhere. Also I feel like in this group you have worked very closely. Now this could be you directly, but this could be somebody in your bloodline too. Like it's a part of your genes, I'm hearing. Working with lower level entities is definitely here. Working with elementals is here. Three rebirths. There's something you need to like break free from. I think many of you already have. Many of you you're about to. And it's not about whatever works anymore. It's about, you are here to make the call. You're here to make the right call, the call to light. That is what is coming in here. Because when you understand the deeper aspects of alchemy itself and even magic and all of that, you kind of understand that certain modalities, certain ways of doing things is just not worth it. It's not, it's counterintuitive, no matter how powerful and all that. And I think you are here to make that shift in your bloodline. And all of this is a part of spirituality, yes. I mean, let's talk about dark magic here. Even that is like, yeah, it's like, it's I'm hearing spirituality is a spectrum. And you have worked with the one modality and it worked for you for a while, but then, especially if you like dabble too much and sometimes things work and then all of a sudden it stops working, then that's a sign from the divine, because the divine is trying to realign you, to like redirect you basically, and take you to where it is that you belong, that you truly belong, something of that nature. Okay. And sometimes we start from the lower levels because you need to let go of certain things. Yeah, I believe there is some ancestral work here. And also I'm getting this energy of somebody sort of like trying to like direct your life as to, this is what you should be doing, and this is somebody in the spirit realm, and you gave them access, knowing no better in that moment whenever this happened. But that is what is shifting here. Many of you are changing your modalities, you're changing your limiting beliefs, limiting patterns. You're denying ignorance here. You are going within. You're trying to find who you really are, okay? And that is what makes all the difference here. You are moving beyond what is comfortable, what is known to work, what is also, maybe there's a lot of power that comes with it. But I feel like right now you are being shown something where it's like you're choosing light, basically. You're choosing light, okay? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Start being healing course. Ooh, ooh. I'm telling you. Eight of Cups with the moon and the word. And this is, I think many of you, you are undergoing your starseed awakening. That's what is up here. So especially like, if you are, let's say, under 30 or something, and you are attached to certain energy, certain being, certain way of life or whatever. Right now you're being set free. You're breaking away, you're breaking free from your past, from whatever was your thing. Yeah, you are actually mm, you're tapping into your multidimensional aspects basically, with the word card, especially this one being here. And with star being healing codes, it's like you're receiving important downloads, which is what is creating this shift, which is what is taking you towards your destiny, believe it or not. Mm-mm. I'm hearing you won't be left behind. You won't be left behind. And especially, when you did certain things where it looked like your choice, but it was not. I don't know what, but I feel like many of you dealt with something where your free will was, I'm seeing somebody who's tied up, so your free will was put on a pause. Let's just say that. And in that moment, whatever you're doing, you thought it was you, it was not you. But you're being released from it. Especially with this card being here, and especially with the word. I love to see that, and especially with Eight of Cups. Cops, I'm hearing 8 of cups. This could be any kind of limitation. Yeah, like, people being imprisoned for whatever reason. uh, could be anything. But again, I'm getting this energy this last 8 years. Yeah, because look at that. And 818 could be an important number for you. 808, also 888 obviously is the portal here. This portal is releasing you from this. Oh my god, this is actually about that 9-year cycle ending for you. That is totally ending for you more than others, I would say. Massive karmic releases here. Yeah, also karmic release. Look at that infinity loop. Wow. Wow. And what is it turning you into? Look at that. The Emperor with the star and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this is crazy. This is very, very powerful. This is a rescue mission on Spirit's end. God is intervening here. This is divine intervention also. And this happened long ago, actually. This did. And I feel like past years were not that easy. But you learned so much. You've understood so much about human experience. It's just like, maybe you don't want to come back here ever again. And I totally understand. Okay, and by the way, you got two mages, by the way. Yeah? Okay, okay. Ryan, show me your Ryan activation. 5 of Cups. And this is showing me, and this wants to come out. Yeah, 10, no, 9 of Swords. Yeah, 9 of Swords. What is this? 7 of Pentacles. Okay, let's keep it like that. And King of Wands. Love to see that. With Orion activation and the 5 of Cups being there, this is a massive release. I'm not gonna lie, this is huge. This is like a end of a very tough karmic cycle. No matter how fun it was, and no matter there were moments of great joy and whatever, like, your life is about to get so much better than ever before. If you think you're, if you think, where is the thing? Okay, I'm hearing you don't even know what's your thing yet. It's coming to the surface. It is, but it is yet to fully reveal itself. You have to be very mindful of envy, jealousy, oversensitivity. And when it comes to, like, you have to become very conscious of these feelings. Remember these keywords, okay? So whenever you feel these emotions, you need to halt, you need to pause, you need to take a step back, and you need to disengage from a certain pattern. And also heavy emphasis on energy clearing here for you guys. Yep. Yep. And not focusing on what didn't work or what did not, like, go in your favor in the past. No more giving energy to that sort of stuff. None of that. Like, you have to let go of pessimism. Whenever pessimism surfaces, whenever that voice of failure takes over, whenever you get into this energy of deep regret and past disappointments and all of that stuff, I'm telling you, you need to disengage. And you have to kind of like mindfully get to that point. You see, there is something about addressing what you've been through. But when you are caught up in that cycle where you cannot stop addressing the same goddamn thing, it's a trap. You're being pulled into the victim consciousness. And that's when you have to use this energy of courage, of the King of Wands, of this divine firepower that you have within you. And you have mastery over this element, by the way. So don't let this 5 of Cups blow out your fire. Okay? So this is something you have to do consciously. Also, this is not being attached to failures in any area of your life, and not defining yourself, and not preparing yourself from that point of failure. Like, do not like project these energies into your future. That's what I'm gonna say here, especially when it comes to lost in relationships and stuff like that, broken up connections, whatever was weighing, everything served a purpose. Don't become jaded, because what I'm trying to tell you is whenever you are in this space, in this energy, that's when your intuition will take a hit. Okay, you cannot actually trust your emotions in that, because there's just like the pain is trying to turn into suffering, and you have to be very mindful of that. You have to detach from it and focus on what it is that you have power over, and this means power over your own life. Okay, and yeah, not being led by, and this is coming from a past wounding of losing control to something, someone. I really feel like there was some sort of like an energetic attachment that is fading away, by the way. But yes, I think conscious clearing and healing is very much important in order to fully. This is also the energy of complex PTSD for some of you. So look into that, but please don't get dragged into this energy. And I don't see that happening, especially with Orion activation, because it is all about renewal. It is you letting go of the karma. Can we just read about it for a minute? We should. Let's see. Because so many good things are about to happen for you. You are so much more than what you've known about yourself. I really feel like many of you, you're like very young in this group for some reason. Yeah, like, and young is like, come on, like, uh, I mean, there's so much more to look forward to in life, and there's so much for you to see. You haven't seen anything right now. That's what I'm hearing. It's like spirit wants to take you, I don't know, take you to a place where it's a place you can't even imagine right now, but you have to get to that point where you can, and that's when the doors open, something of that nature. Okay, so let's see. Orion, wherefore art thou here? So all of your fears and setbacks are being stripped from your energy now. Absolutely love that. And the stripping is never easy, right? It will bring up demons, past demons to the surface. You have to face your fears, your losses, but not stay in that energy for too long. That's the message here. It is essential for your old way of being to fall away, and for you to go through a process of renewal in order to move forward. And that is what is up here. That is when you will get in touch with your intuition, by the way. You have to let go of that false self holding you back. The old stories of your life are not yours to live out or live up to. You are far greater than these limiting experiences. That's what I'm telling you. So many more experiences waiting to happen, especially with Goddess of 10,000 names. It's like, ugh, what is your oyster? Okay, so the beings of Orion are surrounding you now. So this portal is very, very activating for you. Definitely are surrounding you now, and they see you as one of them. You could have Orion origin. Someone who has been born with the knowledge that they can live with great purpose and make a real difference to the world, whether on a global scale or in a particular corner of the planet. So when you draw this card, you are being reminded that you are infinite and you have infinite potential. Okay, you're a supernova, and I think you guys are really, really finding your light. Now let's see the divine matrix. This will tell us about your dream word. Wow, good. And good to see the king here, king of swords. That is six of cups. So definite healing here, definite release here. Paying attention to the synchronicities, paying attention to the numbers, and I'm seeing 555 on the clock. Just as I said that, it's crazy. Okay, God incidences. Oh yes, God incidences. That's what it is. But yeah, 555 is relevant because changed. It's all about change. And And yeah, you also got a 5 here, which is followed by a 6. So progression, you're definitely changing. You're allowing in this shift. You are, yeah, okay, that is good. See, you're letting go of the overexhaustion of the past, limiting beliefs of the past, also limited understanding of yourself. There's so much more to know about your own self. You're yet to know who you really are. Okay, it's a process. Okay, so that is good. That is good. Let's look at your main card, which is Goddess of 10,000 Names. Isis, with many names, forms, associations, and expressions, is referred to as the Goddess of 10,000 Names. A name holds power. It defines and energizes or limits. So the names, faces, and roles that you play are just one part of your being, yet you exist beyond them. Beloved initiate, as a vast being, you are currently releasing that you are not limited by previous identities you held. Oh my god. That's what your reading is about. Instead, you are becoming more of your whole self. Enjoy the uncovering of even more of you. That's exactly what is up here. It's so great, actually. The roles you are needing to move beyond might be mother, executive, healer, good person, strong person. So, all the labels, rising above all those. There is nothing wrong with these roles, and you may still express part of your vast self through such roles, but you are at a significant point in your life, in your inner development, where you are learning that these are not who you are, but simply expressions of the eternal, endless self, uncontainable by any human descriptions. Yeah. And also, like, who you were in the past, all of that. This card also indicates that there is a spiritual name waiting for you on the inner planes. Yeah. So if you are called to, like, if there's a particular name aspect, something that is really calling to you, and you'd rather prefer to be called by that particular name, make it happen. If you want to legally change your name, do it. Whatever is your calling, whatever will help you shed this layer. So the name may come from various spiritual traditions as a name of a deity or a sacred mantra, or it could be an actual name that you can sound out and use in meditation or sacred temple activities with spiritual groups. Okay? Okay. But yeah, a definite emphasis on letting go of the old identity, whatever it is which is holding you back, because you're tapping into something bigger and brighter. This is the initiation of light itself. So that's the message here, and I hope this helps. If this resonates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.